Welcome back to part two of our continuing coverage of round 5 of the Rotomoto GP Series, the British Minibikes Championship from here at Whilton Mill. 5 races are remaining and we're going to kick off with the class for the youngest riders in the championship. The 6 to 9 year olds in the Minimoto class are up first. Here's Jake with the grid positions.
So as Ben guides the riders to the grid there on the front, that's Tommy Williams, Emilio Pereira and Freddie Taylor on the front end of the grid. Nelly Newth in 4th position for this one, so she'll have to do some overtaking. Finley Stiles and Joey Athersidge renew their battle for 5th place. Austin Dilks and Charlie Bunn ahead of James Dermott, Randy Carter and Logan Paisley. We should see a good battle up front with the top 4 riders very evenly matched in race 1 earlier. Race 2 should see them very much go to battle one more time. So the championship's still on. Off we go. Now what can Tommy Williams do? Well, not enough off the start. That is clear because Pereira and Newth have gone straight past him. But Tommy Williams is now going to have to fight back. He dominated the earlier race. He's now in 3rd. He's going to have to work hard here. What a start for both Pereira and Nelly Newth, the championship contenders. But Tommy Williams right round the outside of Nelly Newth through Christmas. Tommy Williams not going to take defeat lightly in this one. He may have lost ground at the start, but he's going to come straight back. Don't tell me he's going to go for Pereira on lap 1. He is straight through from 3rd to 1st. That took no time at all for Tommy Williams.
The man from Frimley Green gets the job done, goes from 3rd to 1st in just a couple of corners. Nelly Newth there, the lady from Chippenham. She's got a bit of a following online, Jake, now. She's starting to get a bit of a following here. People recognising her name following the coverage that we've been doing for this season. So good to see her doing really well. 3rd place today, though. She would like to be out front, but not quite had the pace in the earlier running.
Well, she's definitely got the raw talent to be the next Jenny Tinmouth, doesn't she? She could definitely be a real world-class rider in the future, and she's definitely looking good for it at the moment. Here is your man, Tommy Williams. Freddie Taylor, by the way, the young lad from Oxford, P4, still putting pressure on these guys up front, and Austin Dilks there as well, obviously hoping to continue on in Wilson's flame.
Yeah, and let's hope that Mr. Dilks, the dad, has sorted that bike out, because as I was saying earlier, Austin Dilks is a lot quicker than his bike was allowing him to be earlier on at Wigan at round 4. He's one of the race leaders at one point. He was super quick that day, but today you would think he's on some sort of slow machine. Yeah. There's no doubt about it. So Dad needs to get the spanners out, or he needed to get the spanners out after the earlier race. Let's hope he's done that and he's got some pace.
They've certainly made some gains. He's in 5th position at the moment in front of the Scotsman Finley Stiles all the way from Alloa. But this is not going to be easy for Dilks to hold on to. Meanwhile, check out this for 2nd. Tommy Williams is gone. He's obviously disappeared. Again. That's it. We're never going to see him again in this one. Great riding with Tommy Williams. He's riding like he's 11 years old. Never mind 6 to 9. But out he goes up to the front. But look at Nelly Newth, straight through to 2nd on Emilio Pereira. Exactly what she needs to do, again, to keep this title fight alive. She is riding beautifully here, and into 2nd position she goes on the run to Christmas. And now Freddie Taylor's having a go at Emilio Pereira. He may be the champion-elect. Oh! But he's prepared to go with hammer and tongs with Freddie Taylor. Fair play to Freddie. He suddenly realised at the last minute, yeah, that's not going to work. We're both going to be in the grass if we keep this going.
Yeah, Nelly Newth lost championship points in that earlier race, of course, to Emilio Pereira, the championship leader. There is Pereira just in front of Freddie Taylor. I'm going to say Finley Stiles there. Stiles is in 6th place currently.
Well, he's in 5th
well,
now.
He's 5th place
he's
now.
He's got ahead of Dilks, yeah. So Dilks maybe still struggling.
Yeah, looks like he's still struggling. The spanners didn't work, whatever his dad was doing in between the races. But don't forget, his dad's got Austin and Wilson to deal with as well. So as a former mechanic myself, I have a lot of respect for somebody that comes with 2 kids and you've got to mechanic not only 2 bikes but 2 different bikes.
Yeah, it's a very tricky situation for any parent having to mastermind an entire family behind the spanners. Here comes Freddie Taylor, trying to make another go of it. He's really strong through Crook and Oblivion, and Emilio Pereira obviously under pressure to make mistakes. So Freddie Taylor can just slam dunk him up the inside, but round the outside, I don't think so, says Emilio Pereira. You could try that trick if you want, but that's far too traditional a move for me. I could see that one coming a mile off. So Freddie Taylor's got to go again into Ashby. Really? Is that all you've got, mate? Come on. Come and have a real move.
Here comes down the inside this time. He's having a look. He's window shopping. He's not quite bought anything at the moment, but he's having a good look, no doubt about it. And that battling, of course, is allowing Nelly Newth to get away. So Newth lost some points to Pereira in the earlier race. She's about to get some back.
Yeah, it's basically going to be stalemate going into round 6 tomorrow, of course, and that's definitely going to help out Nelly Newth. All she needed to do essentially is keep Emilio Pereira under pressure, keep him guessing. So Emilio can afford to lose a race to her. It's tomorrow where things are really going to get serious, of course. Freddie Taylor, however, wants to really hammer home the advantage he's got over Emilio Pereira at this point. Pereira is just trying to consolidate and get some points banked. Freddie Taylor couldn't care less. He's not in the fight for the championship. He wants to put on a show. Right, so now he's going the long way round. He saw it work for Pereira. Can he now take it round the far side? He's trying. He's still got the move to the inside. Oh, Pereira, so cutthroat in that inside apex. Every trick Freddie Taylor tries, Pereira's ready for him.
Ages 6 to 9, by the way, guys, in this class. I'm not sure what you were doing at 6 years of age, Jake, but I wasn't doing this. And again, as another look that can't get it done. How much fun must these be if you're 6, 7, 8 years old?
I'm proper jealous. If I'd have known this was going at 6, 7, 8, I would have mud wrestled my mother to the ground for the money to go and do this. Round the far side, Freddie Taylor tries again. Up to the inside line. Oh, no chance. He's doing everything he possibly can. But Emilio Pereira is keeping that bike as wide as a Buick at the moment. No way can Freddie Taylor find the opportunity, easily at least. Now they're side by side down the straight. Is this the moment? Not when Emilio Pereira is going to lean that elbow out a little bit more. This is brilliant.
What a battle this is. Incredible battle, but it's allowing Nelly Newth, look, you can see from the drone the lead that she's got. As she goes, this is the battle for third. She's well clear of it.
Every time, every single time Taylor goes for the move, he can't quite make it. A little further into the race, though, and we can see that Williams is your leader, Newth is second, but there is Freddie Taylor, third position. He's managed to get the job done then on Emilio Pereira.
Yeah, out of the shot of the cameras, he got past, so it's Taylor now, and again, that's doing Nelly Newth a favour there, Jake, because she was 1 place behind Pereira last time, but she's 2 places ahead of him this time.
So overall, over these 2 races, Newth will actually have decreased the gap between herself and championship leader Emilio Pereira. So that puts Pereira under just that tiny bit more pressure going into tomorrow. And it's those little moments, those little increments that you manage to take into your championship leader that start you thinking. You've got to then start chilling out. You've got to start reminding yourself, I'm the leader for a reason. I've built this gap up. I can still maintain it. It's about managing the mind as much as it is managing the bike.
Yeah, absolutely. No doubt about it. Battle for P5 is in set. Looking at Tommy Williams there, top left of the screen. Goes through the left-hander, comes down to Ozier's now. He'll exit Ozier's and get onto the inside back straight. And that brings him down to the boot. The battle for P5 is still raging.
You've had to re-educate yourself about the Whilton Mill track map, haven't you, Alan? Because it used to be known as Parker and Chapman, and now it's Wilkins and Ozier's.
Yeah. I couldn't remember what the new updated names were, but Parker and Chapman. I'm old school, Jake, so sometimes you'll hear me call it Parker and Chapman.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, it's not exactly as if the corners have been reprofiled, they've just been rebadged. Right, here we go. Still another great battle in the offing here. This is for 7th. James Dermott has got past Austin Dilks. So again, it looks to me as though whatever problem befell Austin Dilks earlier on, it's come back. He tried his best at the start, but it's all just come apart.
Austin will be getting off the bike after this saying, Dad, I'm not sure what you did to the bike in between the race last time and this time.
But it only lasted a lap and a half.
You need to get those spanners out again because this bike is just not quick enough for me. He is definitely, Jake, I have to say, he is a quicker rider than we're seeing in this. So if you're a fan of Austin Dilks, don't think this is the norm for Dilks. It's not. Into the last lap, though, it is Tommy Williams, the race leader. Comfortable victory, Jake.
Absolutely dominant ride in both these first 2 races. Tommy Williams. Oh, little bit of a moment there at the end, and that got very squirrely indeed. Poor Austin Dilks. It went from bad to worse. He'll recover to be 10th at the flag. Joey Adazich frustrated he couldn't eclipse Finley Stiles. So Tommy Williams, Nelly Newth, Freddie Taylor, that's your top 3. Emilio Pereira dropping back. Clearly a problem with the bike at the end there. Finley Stiles in 5th position ahead of Joey Adazich from Dermott, Bunn, Carter and Austin Dilks. Championship-wise, well, Nelly Newth's gained some ground. 15 points between the 2. It could go either rider's way heading into the finale tomorrow.